Good day, I'm Dr. T and welcome to my dining room table. So today I'd like to talk a bit about naming acids. Acids are an unusual thing in that they are molecules. If you look at them, they're covalently bound little particles, but they like to give off hydrogens. At least a couple different versions of acids. I'll talk a little bit more in detail how the word acid actually has a couple of different meanings. But the quintessential acid will give off hydrogens in the form of a hydrogen cation, or just a proton. The proton never just floats free, it always piggybacks on something. But with that said, I'd like to show you how you name them, because their naming is a little bit different. So, if we start out with our acid, let's go for HCl. Common name muric acid or stomach acid. This is a very common acid. So in this case, whenever you have an acid that is basically H and then something else all by itself, so literally two atoms, then what you're going to start out with is you're going to mark the hydrogen by calling it hydro. And then you're going to put the chlor, whatever it is. So basically you're getting ready to write it like hydrogen chloride, except for the fact that instead of hydrogen you put hydro. The ending is going to change. We always change out the suffix for these guys. So it's not going to be chloride, it's going to be chloric acid. So the ide becomes an ic, you have a space, and then you have acid. I'm hoping my camera is able to handle this paper. It's a little poofy. Okay, so that's fairly straightforward. Yeah. Now, if this was HBr, this would be hydrobromic acid, etc. Now, I'm going to do a couple of different examples of what we call oxyacids. And this hopefully will show the trend for these guys. Okay, so I'm going to jump on this guy. So if the hydrogen wasn't there and that was an anion, that would be chlorate. So I'm going to start off with chlor. The 8 is going to turn into an ic acid. So this will be chloric acid. Notice how there's no hydro. It's simply chloric acid. Now, when we look over at this guy, it's going to be chlor. Now, it would be chlorite if the hydrogen wasn't there. It was an anion. What is going to be one lower than an ic? Yes, oos. Just like the metals, although the what lower is completely different. In this case, it's oxygens, not electrons. Or I should say charge. Okay, so chlorous acid. And then we're going to just keep going with the same prefixes. So this would be perchloric acid, since that would be perchlorate if the hydrogen wasn't there. And this would be hypochlorous acid. It does help when you have nice flat paper. But yeah, so with that said, that's acids. And have a wonderful day. I'll see you in a later video.